Hi everyone, I've got a weekly preview. Looking forward to the weekend, 23rd and 24th of March. It's the 19th, Tuesday today. Just to give you an idea, just before I start on that, just highlight a couple of things on YouTube some might be interested in, although it's post-event from stuff that went on last weekend. You can see and look back at the 10, which was a world-class 10, well, world more than one. There's men and women and B races, 10,000 meter runs in California, where there were, I think, 8 guys broke 27 minutes for the Olympic qualifying time on the men's side. So yeah, a few Brits involved there, and that's worth a watch how that was operated and how it worked out. And then a great event that seemed to go really well, apart from the weather in the men's 5,000 at the end, was the Podium Festival at Leicester last weekend. It didn't seem to stop people running pretty quick. There were 156 men broke 15 minutes over 5K, and 75 women broke 17 minutes. So I don't know if they're records, but that's a lot of people in across multiple races, of course. Then there was other things going on as well, like the Bath Half Marathon, Battersea 5K on Friday night. So just strikes me what the depth is of that sort of level of athlete or runner in this country. It just seems they are diluted across so many events, though, which I'll come to in a second. When you look forward to this weekend, I'm going to focus on the regional road relays. That's the 6 stage for women and the 12 for men. I'll talk about that in a second, but we're starting to see open meetings outdoors appearing in the fixture calendar, plus continuing road race season with things like the Eastleigh 10K, Fleet Half Marathon, Cheshire 10K, Hastings Half Marathon. A few of those got real history of top quality running going on. So, yeah, as I say, people are picking and choosing where they're going to race. And when you see the proliferation of road races, particularly around, you do wonder who's going to turn out for the Northern, Midlands and Southern relays this weekend. But hopefully, some of the clubs will have quite strong teams, and they always make good competition at the sharp end, and also trying to get in the men qualified for the national road relays in a couple of weeks' time by finishing in the top 25 at these regionals. So let's start with the Northern. That takes part on Saturday at Wythenshawe Park, which is South Manchester. You can see a full programme of the event on Sportsoft race results. So you can see the entries, etc., and a bit of history there. There's 4 long legs and 8 short for this one. Last year, as a reminder, the top 5 in the men were Morpeth, Hallamshire, Leeds, Salford and Blackburn. And the women, Blackburn, Salford, Leeds, Hull and Vale Royal. Impossible to predict, just don't know who's going to turn out. Team managers will be tearing their hair out and scratching their heads this week to really try and galvanise people to turn out for them and do well at the weekend. So impossible to predict, but those are the sort of teams that are no doubt going to be towards the sharp end. Similarly in the Midlands, got 4 long and 8 short legs. Sportsoft race results have all the entries up there and some details. It's at Sutton Park, which is where the national it will be held in a couple of weeks. So it's always a dress rehearsal for the Midlands teams. Last year the men top 5 went Birchfield, Birmingham Running and Try, Western Tempo, Notts and Tipton. Interestingly, Bristol didn't make the top 5 there, and they're always very strong, or generally very strong. But on the women, it was Birchfield, Western Tempo, Bristol, Stroud and Stoke. So again, gives you an idea of the teams that might be towards the front of those races. The Southern goes off a day later, which is on Sunday the 24th. They're at Milton Keynes, where we've had road relays before quite a few times. And last year it was at the Olympic Park in London, where Aldershot, Highgate, Tunbridge, Hercules, Wimbledon, Kent were the top 5 men's teams. And on the women, it was Thames Valley Harriers, Herne Hill, Aldershot, Belgrave and Kent. So, all of those on their day could put out a team that could challenge at the front. I know Highgate really do have a good team ethos. It seems to be that a lot of their top runners just sign up automatically and will compete in both the regional and the national, fully deserved if they do well. I had tipped them to win the national cross country, which of course was cancelled. So maybe they get their consolation coming up. I think the results for the Southern at least will be on FR Systems. That seems to be where it is worth checking out for not necessarily live results, but near enough live results. So look out for that. Yeah, that's what I have. So yeah, I really look forward to seeing quite a few people at Milton Keynes for the Southern Road Relays. Hope the weather's good. Club events like that, always good to catch up with lots of people. So hope to see you there, and I hope you all have a good week.